Today we're going to be looking at winning growth strategies. All right, strategies for winning in business. We'll focus on seven framework that every business owner, okay, need to have to succeed. All right, seven framework that every business owner need to have, okay, to succeed. Now, the first one we're going to be looking at is mindset. Number one, mindset. Number two, marketing. Number three, money. All right. Number four, system. Number five, team. Okay. Number
Number
six,
five, sir.
eh?
Number five.
Number five, team. Like your team, building a team. Yeah, a team. Okay. All right. All right. Number six, data. Like having the data of people. And number seven, legacy. Okay, so I take it again. All right. Seven growth framework. Number one, we said is mindset. Number two, we said is marketing. Number three, we said is money. Number four, system. Number five, team. All right, building the right team. Number six, data. And number seven is legacy. All right, so let's start with mindset. Okay, let's start with mindset. Now, your growth opportunity system, okay, you cannot grow a big business with a small mindset. You cannot grow a global business, all right, with a small mindset. You can never, you can never grow a global business, okay, with a small mindset. Your mindset is the frame of your personality when it comes to building wealth. And that's why the Bible said, God said to Abraham, he said, look, say, as far as your eye can see, he said, I have given it to you. As far is like an opportunity, like a blank check given to Abraham. Before, it's a blank check given to him and said, take this check. All right.
That's right.
How much do you want to put on it? It's left for you.
Big.
It's left for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that there are some persons who will give blank check, mm, and they will put 2,000 is their framework.
Yeah.
Some will put 2 million is their framework. Some will put 2 billion is their framework. To some of us, we'll focus on the trillion because why? It's a blank word, a blank check. Now, the blank check that is being given to you right now is now, how far can your mind see it? Okay, in related to your business, in related to the business you're doing now. And one thing about mindset is, most times people look at where they are now before they dream big. So they dream big according to where they are. All right, so their present state, they will not determine based on their point. Now, in case, for instance, someone will say, I never see I never see 2,000. You tell me about 20,000 where I won't get them for. The mindset. The mindset.
That's right.
And I tell people, do you know there are what we call high ticket sales, okay, and medium and low tickets. So whatever you're selling, whatever business you want to go into, there is someone has to say, is it high ticket? And one thing I always want every real estate people to understand is real estate is an high ticket. So you cannot step into the real estate market with a low mentality. Let's do a practical here. Do you know if I decide to bring 20 persons here, all right, and I said I'm selling this book and I have two versions of this book, two, okay? and I said, this one is going for 2,000 naira for one. This one is going for 20,000 for one. This one is going for 100,000 for one. And this other one is going for, let's say 50, or let's say 10,000 for one. Then I bring another one of 5,000. Do you know that the 20 people, 90% of them will go for the 5,000?
That's right.
Why is that way? For mindset. Because in their mind, they feel that the 5,000 people can easily buy.
Okay. I'm getting it.
They believe that people can easily buy the 5,000. That's why I see mindset is very, very important. All right. So we said something. We said a small mind cannot build big business. A small mind cannot build big business. So it's like you cautioning your growth mindset. Failure is not a feedback. Okay, sorry. Failure is a feedback, all right, not the final destination. When you're going a business, failure is a feedback, not the final destination. All right, let me take it again. When building a business, you should understand, first of all, that failure, okay, is a feedback, not the final destination. You understand what that means? In your mind, for every failure is a feedback. It's not where I'm supposed to stop, but this feedback has come to say, oh, you did this one wrong. You took a wrong decision. Okay, start to correct it. Why do you think sometimes every business owner change starts from time to time? Someone won't tell you it's my fault. It's my fault. I pardon them. I give them excess of liberty. Oh, some will say I will have changed the language long ago. Then other will come and say you should have done this. Oh, I learned now. But that will not stop you not to bring staffs in again. Because without bringing these people, your business will not scale. So you will not say because all my staffs are bad, because I sacked everybody, let me now leave him alone. No, sir. No, ma'am. Your business will not scale. So what is the feedback at that point? The feedback now is this: you should have done it better. I signed wrong deal. You should have done it better. It's a feedback. So until you see your failures as feedback, okay, feedback and not the final destination, you will keep moving forward to do what? To now frame your mind, number one, okay, frame your mind, number one, all right, to now mix up those spaces. Okay, so I always say something, don't get it wrong. I said you need to understand that failure, okay, is a feedback, not a final destination. Upgrade your identity, your growth. Upgrade your identity, okay, your growth is your business growth. All right, or rather you say you grow yourself to grow your business. You upgrade yourself to upgrade your business. So you need to understand, upgrade your identity, because you grow yourself, all right, to grow your business. You grow yourself by growing your business, whatever way you want to put it that suits you. Okay, but you need to understand first of all that when you're a part of growing your business, all right, you need to constantly update your identity constantly, because for your business to grow, your person has to grow.
Which means without you growing, your
business will not grow. And this is what business owner face to understand. Do you know? Let me tell you something. Do you know that staffs talks to themselves often. But business owner does not talk to themselves often. Business owner in the field trying to make competition. All right. Whose company is bigger than which company? Which company is going than which company? Which company is good than which company? Which company is that I don't know. But you see stars from this company and this other company will come together and start gossiping. Ah, my guy is wicked. Oh, your guy is my guy is this one. Oh, you see, they are
Mm.
constantly updating
They say,
themselves. Whether they are doing it in the wrong way or in the right way, they
yes.
are communicating. That is the most important thing. But you as a person, who is that person in your field that you constantly have communication with?
Mm.
I don't know you understand my
Yes,
point.
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Who is that person? I was telling my staff, I said, okay, I'm known on a special kind of dressing or somehow. And I said, oh, I would like to change. I would like to change this. All right. Now, sometimes it's going to take time. But if I must step into the next phase, I must do something.
Okay.
Okay. But you need to
Okay.
understand, first of all, you need to know
Okay.
is knowledge is the key.
Knowledge is the key.
Okay. So how much knowledge have you received? How much knowledge have you stored inside of you? Okay, that you can give out.
Mm.
I don't understand my point.
Yes, yes,
Now,
sir.
because what you're selling is high ticket. Am I right?
Yes,
So
sir.
you're selling high ticket and
Yes, sir.
you have to acquire knowledge. When people cannot give you certain amounts, do not blame them. It's because you've not developed your mind to that certain amount. So when they look you don't want this money.
Mm.
Yeah, Kai, you don't want the money. When they look you don't want the money. You don't. Oh, you don't force it. They will know. Your communication will know.
Sir, come again. Yeah.
When people cannot give you some certain amount, cannot trust some certain amount to you, it's not because they hate you, but it's because you do not want the money. When they look at you, you don't want this. You don't. You don't want this. And this is where it's important, all right, for you to now update your identity, all right, because if you don't grow yourself, you will not grow your business. The amount of knowledge you have will be the amount of people that will come to you based on your knowledge and understanding and your constant growth. When you start up a business, listen, when you start up a business, there are people that are looking at you. They want to see how far you will go, but they are patient. At the initial stage, some will say you're a fraud, some will say you're this, some will say you're that. Because you just started the business, you might do one or two mistakes. That's the feedback. But you didn't stop there. You move forward. Now, based on that feedback, okay, you're now strong enough to take better decisions to allow that feedback now. That feedback has told you why that thing does not go well. But if you give up at that point, you're giving those people something to say. I told you. That's why I tell you. That's why I said. That's why I say some companies can only partner with you. We call them old money. All right. I actually want to do that this year or next year. That I want to support some small scale businesses. But if you've not run that business for about 3-5 years, I'm not giving you anything. But you
Okay.
cannot go and waste my money. If you
Mm.
tell me I just finished school and I want to do this, my vision, go and do something. We fail to understand that people relate with you more at the amount of that. They are not giving you the money because they want to give you. They are giving you because right now, at this point of your life, you've experienced so much that you know how to manage the money well. Because they
Mm.
know within themselves that there are challenges. So you see, somebody can tell you. I was opportunity to have a conversation with someone. He's a judge, a justice,
Mm.
and we're talking. And at the end of the conversation, he said something. He said, "You've come a long way, long guy." Now, when he said, "I've come a long way," he's not telling you. I have come a long way in terms of wealth. It's telling you you've come a long way. For you to get to this point of your life, you've crossed a lot of bridge.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So the
sir.
more you said you want to run your vision, the more you delay, the more you're stopping yourself to experience the things you have experienced to get to the next level. Because whether you like it or not, if you want to start it in 100 years to come, you still go through that same challenge. It's like a school.
Wow. Wow.
You understand my point? So the
Yes, sir.
more you delay, it's yourself you're doing. It's a school.
Yes, sir.
You're in a school. You must go through this process. The people that didn't want to go through are the ones that are back, clapping hand for those on the track road running the race. So do you want to be an spectator? You want to do and this is where knowledge is also important because everybody, let's be sincere, everybody is not billionaire, or everybody strive to become one, but they could not. Everybody wrote exams in that class, but it's only few people that came out as first, second, third. There cannot be five first. Sometimes I have two first, three first, but it's not all. They cannot say all the class is first.
First.
Okay, why do I also think that in business we will also have first, second, third? You see, this
Yes.
for those that their energy could not carry, they fall.
Mm.
For
Mm.
those that their energy
Mm.
could not carry, they fall.
Ah,
For those that their energy can carry, they will win the race. I don't understand me.
yes,
So
sir.
mindset is very, very what important. The second one is marketing. Okay, now visibility, okay, would drive your sales. You need visibility, okay, that drive your sales.
Mm.
You need visibility that what drive your sale. If they did not know you, they cannot buy from you. Alright. Okay, now you need visibility, all right, that will drive your what? Your sales. When it comes to marketing, you need visibility that will drive your sales. If they do not know you, they cannot buy from you. The question is, sir, how many persons knows you? Ah, yes,
Hey, this question is
yes,
very powerful. How many persons know you?
knows you. I have one. When it comes to the mindset,
Mm.
okay, the question there in mindset, which you're going to answer yourself, and maybe you tell me at the end of the class, or the first question is, how big is your mind? How big is your mind? Okay, then when it comes to marketing, is how many people knows you?
Mm.
Okay, how many persons know you?
Mm. How many persons? How many persons that
Knows
can
you?
patronize the business? Sir?
No, no is different from patronize. Remember, we said if they did not know you, they will not patronize you,
Okay.
right? Okay. Now, also remember now is how many persons knows you? How many persons knows you?
Mm.
How many persons knows you? How many persons? Now, when you're running a business, you need visibility, okay, that will drive your sales. You need visibility that will drive your sales. Let's say something, okay, marketing is part of in fact is one of the most important thing in sales. Sales is the oxygen that sustains every business.
Sales.
Sales is the oxygen that sustains every business. Sales is the oxygen that sustains every business. All right,
Yes, sir.
sales. And we need to understand when it comes to sales that the difference between marketing and sales. Marketing is me telling you about my product.
Okay.
Sales,
Okay.
all right, or you
Mm.
call it closing, is when money exchange hands. I don't understand my
Yes,
point.
sir.
Now you need the marketing to create what your visibility. All right. Most people, what we do is just market. We talk and talk and talk and talk, and we're not closing anything. So you must learn to close your deal. All right. So when it comes to marketing right here, you have to drive that visibility. People need to know you. When you do your billboard, when you do your radio program, when you talk on social media, all these ones is what is called marketing. You're creating visibility for people to know you. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
For people to know you, for people to understand what you do, your product, your brand. You want people to know you. That is you doing marketing. You're telling them about your product, the benefit of your product, your pinpoint. That is marketing. Now, sales comes in when you start closing those what? Those what? Those deals. But you need to understand first of all, because if they don't know you,
Mm.
they
Will
will
not.
not patronize you. So people buy what they want, what they know.
Mm.
So if I don't know you, I can buy from you. And this is the point I always tell. I say it is not the best product that sells. It is the most same product that sells.
Mm.
People don't buy the best product. People buy the most same product. Now you have to now define your sales. Define your sales. The question is, even though you say you're selling real estate, all right, even though you say you're selling land, is it land you're really selling? What are you selling?
Mm.
Okay, so what are you selling? When somebody comes to ask you, what are you selling?
Land.
All right, that's where you fail. You know why?
How?
Because we have thousands of people that sells land. That's not what am I selling.
So what are you selling?
I sell generational wealth. I create generational wealth. I create generational wealth through real estate.